Hi, today we are going to see the public and private networks and subnetting. So, when first we should know about the public and the private networks. So, the private networks we can connect only for the internet connection. Public, you can connect from anywhere. So, there is a limit for the private and public. Okay, so public we have the lot of networks are available, but the private the limited one. So if you remember the public network, sorry, if you remember the private network, so remaining all are public only. So first I will list out the private IPs, other than all are the public one. So I'll define it here. So 10.0.0.0 to 10.255. So within the ranges all the IPs are private. Okay, so the meaning is if any IP is starting with a 10, all are the private IPs. Okay, so next range in 172 16 to 0.0. Okay, 172.31.0.0, sorry, 255.255. So within the range all are private. For example, if you have any IP like this 172.32.1012 dot something 34, so this IP is public one, because you should consider the second value also. See here 172 16 to 172 31. So the second value between 16 to 31 the private one. Okay, so remaining all are public. So this IP is a public IP address. Okay, so for example instead of 32 if you are keeping like this, so this is private IP address. Okay, and next 192 168 168 dot 0.0. Okay, 192.168.255.255. If the first two digits are 192.168, all are private. So if 169, 170, 171, whatever, all are the public. So only these are the private ranges. Okay, so other than all the IPs are public one. Okay, now we'll go with the subnetting. Okay, so in AWS, without subnetting, we cannot create any virtual machine. So subnetting is nothing division of network. Okay, so why we have two different subnet? See, I have different product. Okay, so each and every product I can keep separate subnets. Like a production I can keep one subnet, or UAT I can keep one subnet, or development I can keep one subnet. There are different scenarios you can keep. So we are just keeping separate subnet to giving the uh, ports to open the ports. For example, I have subnet. That subnet I am going to allow only for HTTP, HTTPS, and SSH maybe. Another subnet I am going to use only for RDP, like that. Okay, so only the Windows platform I am going to keep, or only the database I am going to keep on subnet. So there are different features are there. Okay, so mainly first thing is a division of network, and so we can isolate the network, very simple we can say. Okay, so how to find the subnetting? First thing, so before subnetting you have to define your network. So most of the places we are defining the private networks only, either 10 series or 172 series or 192 series. Okay, public we are not doing any subnetting at all, that is service provider job. Okay, so now we are I'm going to take any one out of three. I'm going to take any one. For example, I'm taking this value, the second value. Okay, so 172.31.0.0/16. So slash 16 is nothing, a number of ones, right? So just put it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, same thing, just to fill up once. So 16 your network actually. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so this is the binary value for 16. The total number of bit is 32. So from this network, so we are defining the network in this way. So from this network, how many IP we can create? So actually 65,534. Actually the formula is 2 to the power of n minus 2. Okay, so in AWS we are subtracting 5 IP, first 4 IP and last 1 IP, so total 5 IP. So 2 to the power of actually 16 minus 5, so the value is 65,536. Okay, 536 I guess. I'll open calculator, 1 minute. So I'll go to scientific. Okay, so 2 to the power of, what is the power? 2 to the power of 16. Okay, 65,536. Correct. So minus 5. So 65531 number of IP we can create. But in AWS we can't use as a network. Means we need a network, fine, we can create like this. Later we have to create a subnet. Okay, the subnet we can start from 1 to 4 like that. So you can use the same value as a subnet. So you cannot create more than 1 if you are taking the same value. So always if you required more than 2 or more than 1, please don't go with the same one while creating the subnet. Okay, see, now we are going to create the subnet. So how to divide the subnets in the network level? It's a very simple. So here for network CIDR is 16, then your subnet will start from 17 actually, 17, 18, 19 like that. For example, if your network is 20 instead of 16, if you have a 20, then your subnet will start from 21. Okay, so we'll see one by one. We'll take a few examples later. Now I'm starting with the slash 16. So what is the IP? 65,531. So those IPs are, I will show you how it will come. For example, I'm doing without subnet. I'll tell you the ranges. 172.31.0.0 first IP, 172.31.0.1 up to the value will go to up to 172.31 0.255. So totally 256 IPs. Okay, so this is 16. So first 16 digits are 1, so there is no changes here. So host in the sense remaining last 16 digits, right? So this column also will come as IP address. So again, so if this column is over 0.255, again it will start from 1.0. So like that. So sorry. So now in this case 1.0, 1.1 like 1.255. So here 256. Next to 2.0, 2.1, 2.55 up to 256.0 to 255.255. So per column 256. So 256 into, so last I'll put it last value as well, up to 255.0. Okay, and 255.1 up to 255.255. Okay, so if you are calculating 255 into 255, this value will come. Okay, so I'll open calculator. See here, 255 in, sorry, 256, right? So 256 into 256. So same. Okay, so minus 5 in the sense this first IP, second IP, then 3, 4. Next, this last IPs are reserved. You cannot use as the IP address. You cannot assign the IP address to any of the machine. Okay, so those IPs are reserved. So we are subtracting the total number of IP. Now what I am going to do, we are going to divide into 2. Means out of 65,000, right? First 32,000 something. Okay, one network. Remaining 32,000 values IPs are other network. Just we are dividing into 2. So that's what we are going to see how to do it. Okay, so subnet, I said already, we can start with the 17. So first to fill up the ones, that is the main thing. Then easiest way to calculating the subnet values. Okay, so control V, and here actually 1. Okay, so 17, you should consider only this one after 16. So this value actually 128, means the decimal value is 128. Okay, so 2 to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 to the power of 7. See here, 2 to the power of 7, the value is 128. The decimal value is 128. Okay, I am keeping like that, 128. So there is no 1, I am keeping only this value. Okay, so now we'll see how to divide the subnet. So what is your network? 172.31.0.0.16. Anyhow, first half and the second half means we are going to divide, right? So first 32 and last 32,000. So anyhow, it is taking from here only. So I am giving the same value here. Okay, so 172.31.0.0, but not 16, 17. 17 is the smallest network compared to 16. Okay, so 17, you can put the formula, 17 in the sense remaining, I think 15. So see here, 2 to the power of 15 equal to 32,000 values only will come. So first 32,000 from this subnet. So okay, then the second subnet is very easy. Actually, first you should know where the values are changing in the third column. So the values will be differ here. Okay, so 172.31 dot, instead of 0, here you have to put this value. That's it, 128 dot 0, sorry, dot 0 slash 17. Okay, that's it. Only other than there is no 1 here, so you cannot create multiple subnet using 17. So only 2 subnets are possible and with the 17 subnet. So now if you are considering the number of IPs here, the first IP always 172.31.0.0/17. Sorry, no, IP, sorry, IP, right? So 172.31.1.1 up, sorry, 0.1, right? I'm sorry. Okay, 0.1 up to 0.255, and then 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.255 up to, okay, 172, okay, 31, 127.255. This is the last IP of this subnet, because the next value is 128.0, that is from second subnet. Okay, so that is what here 32,000, what is the value? 32,768 for this CIDR. Okay, and remaining 32,000 values are this CIDR. Okay, so the only one thing, here we are subtracting 5 IP, right? Here 10 IPs, means here 5 IPs per subnet, 5 IPs will reserved. So first IP, second IP, third IP, fourth IP, and the last IP. Same thing in this network also, first, second, third, fourth, and last IPs are reserved. So totally 10 IP will reserved. Okay, so that's you should take care. There is no way that will be reserved. Okay, so this is for 17. Okay, now my requirement is more than 2. I don't want 2. Okay, I required more than 2. Then you cannot choose the 17 network. Not possible. So you have to go with the 18. Okay, so 18, just to take the same value. Okay, same value. Sorry, 18. Okay, and put it one more one. Okay, 16 plus 2, and please add one more value here, 64, because this value is 128 and this value is 64. Okay, now I am going to, so now actually it will divide 4. Okay, here 1 to 128, 0 to 28, right? In this case 0, 64, 128, 192, we are dividing a single network into 4. See how to do it. Anyhow, always we can start with this value only. Okay, 6. So 18. Okay, so next value 172.31 dot. So here you have, there are two values, you have to take only the 64. So put it 64. Okay, dot 0 slash 18. Okay, remaining next value 172 dot 31. So what is the previous value here, 64, and add from this small value, so 128 dot 0 slash 18. Okay, 172 dot, the first two values are fixed. When you are going to define the network, after defining the network, the first two value never change, because 8 plus 8, 16. 16 is a network. Once defining your network, that can't be changed. So here the previous value 128, again add the small value, so 192. Okay, 0, 18. Only 4 subnets. If you are adding 64 again, the values will become 256. So there is no value 256 in the IPv4. So we cannot use it. So here the ending IP might be starting IP 0.0, ending IP 63.255, because next IP 64 from this network. So in this last IP address 127.255, and here last IP 191.255, here last IP 255.255. Okay, so each network 5 IP will reserved. So again I am going to divide multiple subnet. Okay, so 32, so here one more 1 will come. So in this case, very simple, you have to take 32. In this case we taken 64, here you have to take 32. So control V slash 19, right? We are going with the 19. So subnet 19, and okay, so add the value for 32 now. Okay, so 32 plus 32, 64, and 64 plus 32, 96, and 96 plus 32, I guess 128, and 128 plus 32, 160, 160 plus 32, 192, 192 plus 32, 224. That's all. There are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over. So you know last IP, you can find it. So I am going with the 20 now. So 20, in the sense 16 subnets will come. 20. So 16. So you have to add the 16, 16, 16 in all the places. Okay, so 20, so 16, so like that 16 subnet will come. So I will give only sample. I am going to give only the sample value. Sorry. So 16, 32, 48, 48, 32, 48, 48 plus 64, 16, 58 64 I guess, 64 80 96 and 112 96 plus 10 106, okay, 112, again 128, so again 16 in the sense 38 144 160 176 176 192 202 208 218 224 224 plus 234 242 242 correct 240 240. Okay, so see 18 maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So 17 2 subnets, 18 4 subnets, 19 8 subnets, 20 16 subnets. Okay, so how to find out the number of subnets in another way? Very simple. Actually your network is 16, your subnet is 17. So after 16 how many ones? 2, only 1. So 2 to the power of 1, 2 subnets. So here after 16 there are 2 ones, so 2 to the power of 2, 4 subnets. Say 3, 2 to the power of 3, 8 subnets. Here 4, 2 to the power of 4, 16 subnets. If you are 21, again 32 subnets will come. It will start with 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, like that. Okay, so in this way you can find out the subnet. Now I will give you another example with another series 192 168 0.0 slash 24, the smallest network. I am going to divide the subnet. So here the first 3 is a fixed value once defining it. The third value you can put anything. I put 0, you can put 1 2 3 4 5 6 whatever, any value you can put it, that is your choice. Okay, so 24, right? 8 8 8. So 192 268, that is common, you can't change it, but instead of 0 you can put any value. So now 24, right? So 24 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, totally 256. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so totally 256. 256 minus 5. Okay, so 251 IP we can use in AWS, and I am going to divide into 25 because subnet will start from next to the subnet, next to the network value. So 21, so very simple, just to fill up the ones. So copy paste. Okay, so 1, so same, this value is 128 only, because each and every column 2 to the power of 0 to 2 to the power of 7, here also same. So this value also 128 only, but fourth column, previously the changes has been done at the third column, now it's happening in the fourth column. Okay, so how to find out what are the subnets? 192 168 168 0.0 anyhow 25 192.168.0.128, that's it. Okay, slash 25. See, there are 251 IP in the network itself. Now we are dividing into 2, means the last value only will change, 0 to 127. 0 to 127 in the sense 128 IP, and again 128 to 255. So 128 128 256, and but here 5 IP, here 5 IP will go. So 25 in the sense I think 64, right? 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 7, how much? 2 to the power of 7, so 2 to the power of 7, 128, sorry, so correct, sorry, 128 minus 5, so 123 IP we can use it if you are using 25 network. here 123 and here 123 we can use it. So now I don't want 25, I am going with the 26. So 26 in the sense, just go here. Okay, so 64, and here one more value 1 and 26. Okay, so now 64, you have to take 64. So anyhow always start with the same value /26. Okay, so not 128, here take 64. Okay, /26 and 128 26 and 192 /26. That's all, 4 subnets. So 0 to 63, this one means per subnet is 64 per subnet. If you are using 27, I think you understand this. Okay, I am going to 27 as well. 27. So if you are not understanding this one, VPC is a little difficult, so that's why I am taking this one. So just this is 27, right? So 27, last value 32. Okay, and sorry, we start with the 0, right? 0, 32 and 32 64 and 64 32 96. Okay, and 96 128. Okay, 128 and 128 plus 32 160. Okay, 160 192. Okay, 224. See here, 0 to 31, so means per subnet 31 minus 5. So 0 to 31 32, so 32 minus 5 27. So 27 IP we can create per subnet. Okay, so this is a way we can divide the network, means as a subnet. Okay, so I hope you understand. Please let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you.